welcome back to Cover True Crime on an all new extra report. Today's extra report is going to be on Gypsy Rose, baby dad, Ken, Urker, Euchre, whatever. But they recently posted a live while they were waiting at an airport, and let's just say it didn't seem like the fairy tale relationship that Gypsy likes to portray to, the public. So let's check this out and then we will discuss.
And we have how much more time to wait?
No, remember that was long.
An hour plus.
Hour?
Yeah, hour plus.
Yes.
See, I'm the kind of person who wants to get here 1 hour before takeoff, but you're the kind of person who wants to get here 3 hours. And this is exactly what happened. We end up sitting at a fucking terminal for 2 hours.
But you can always go shopping at the little gift shop.
Who wants to go shopping at an airport? Who wants to spend 3 times the price on a...
I like to.
Oh yeah? Where's your goods?
I didn't buy any.
Okay, that's right.
Well, I was hoping to find a chocolate frog somewhere in the terminal.
A chocolate frog. So specific.
I know, but
we were at Universal yesterday.
I know.
We were at Harry Potter World yesterday. You could have bought all the chocolate frogs you wanted, but did you even buy one?
No.
That's right.
We had other things. We bought the wands. but usually, like somewhere in this terminal, they probably have a Harry Potter gift shop.
No, that's not something that exists at an airport.
It does in Orlando.
Service to Oakland is in the final stages of boarding. All ticket and confirmed passengers, please
Anyway,
so we are just trying to pass an hour by, and so we're just chilling, and we don't know what to do. So we're gonna hop on live.
let's go hunt down this chocolate frog, because now I'm kind of interested. Let me look it up.
Yeah, look it up and see if they have any like Harry Potter themed stores.
I'm willing to bet with every fiber of my being that
That is
the
so
answer
cross.
is no. And I was right.
Hey, don't.
No.
Good afternoon,
So
ladies
weird.
and gentlemen. Welcome to Southwest
That's
Airlines
weird.
47 New
I mean, it kind of
Have a
is.
Harry Potter shop at the
Yeah,
airport?
what's interesting?
Random thing.
What's interesting is that the little gift shops, they have like all Disney stuff. So why don't they have Harry Potter stuff?
We're looking to an on-time departure of 3 o'clock for our
Thank
Denver
you,
flight.
Nina.
For our
Thank
New Orleans
you.
flight. We board half an hour prior to the
Bethany.
departure. So 2:30 for Denver, 2:40 for
Thank you, LB. That's cute.
It's going to be 2 flights boarding 10 minutes apart.
We're going
Your
home.
boarding passes to make sure you're going
Ready to be
at the
home.
right pace. So if you're headed to New Orleans again, it's going to be 8
I missed that. Harry Potter gift shop in where?
to Chicago O'Hare, going to be
They're messing with me. There's no Harry Potter gift shop in LA.
No, I mean maybe not in LA. No, they said where it was at. It was at a different place.
board one personal item, 20 carry-on. If you have more than 2, please consolidate the goods now. Before we start to board or see the
I don't know. It's just saying.
This is a
What happens when I'm bored?
gentlemen, if you proceed to board with more than 2 items,
I wanted to hear where you were going with that.
no matter how small,
I need to make up a song.
you can count 1, 2, 3.
LAX. I know, you finish it.
You might lose a choice of city you would like to get.
Get going, me.
Heathrow Airport.
Welcome to choose any city you would like to find open. But once you have passed, you can step aside. Boarding has to continue. People behind you.
went blonde again.
I did. I like the highlights.
So please help us help you.
I love that people keep asking, are you pregnant?
Yeah.
Stuff a pillow in her shirt every time I go out in public, just to give off this illusion.
If you're holding on to any infant items, strollers.
Guys, oh boy. Did you see that? Oh, Kenny boy is stepping out of line. He is probably tired of people calling him a simp. But you better be careful, Kenny boy. We all know how Gypsy can get when she feels like she's being abused. We all remember when she stated that she was being allegedly abused by her husband, Ryan Anderson, just because she couldn't handle a conversation. She even went so far as to recording the whole situation of him being rightfully upset about throwing and cleaning out his fridge and throwing out all his food, which, he wasn't taking it overboard. He wasn't using profanity. He was just a little bit, confused as why would she throw out the Tupperware and all these things, and she decided to record it, and that's what really upset him. Like, it would upset any normal person. Like, why would you go from 0 to 100 when I'm just expressing how I feel about something, and you're being really defensive, and you're actually switching things around now as if I'm trying to, you're the victim and I'm trying to victimize you because you did something. She is such a beast. Wicked, wicked woman. Wicked, wicked woman. So she's getting a taste of her medicine now here. I think old Kenny Boy is really getting irritated with her. We all know Gypsy is very spoiled, and she's over here. Apparently, they got there too early, and I'm pretty sure Gypsy calls all the shots, and Ken's starting to get tired of it. He says, I will usually get to the airport like a normal person, 1 hour before we take our flight, not 3 hours before. So he's already irritated about that. And then they were just recently at a Harry Potter shop where, I guess, I don't know anything, unpopular opinion, I'm not into Harry Potter. I'm more of Lord of the Rings and things like that. But anyway, what these chocolate frogs are. So apparently she could have got these chocolate frogs then, but she wants them now. And you can see that she looks so uncomfortable that he is being very passive aggressive, but he's obviously upset. And no relationship is perfect. That is okay. What's really bizarre and what's so phony is that Gypsy Rose like to portray to the public like their relationship is perfect, like it's her fairy tale. And Gypsy has this whole delusional way of thinking, like life has to be a fairy tale. That is exactly how she wanted it to be, and that is how she portrayed it to Nicholas Godejohn back when the crime took place, when she orchestrated the unaliving of her mother, and she manipulated Nicholas Godejohn for 2.5 years, like, save me, I'm the damsel in distress. The only way that we can be together is if you, smurder the wicked witch, She likes to be the victim. And it looks like Ken is really getting tired of it. So he's giving it to her, and you can obviously see that she is so uncomfortable. This whole video is so cringe that she don't know what to do with herself. She starts singing LAX, LA. Yeah, like she doesn't know what to do. And old Kenny Boy just plays along. And I can guarantee you that shit is gonna hit the fan. I'm pretty sure he is having a lot of regrets at this point, but he's not going to let it show because they do have a baby coming. And Gypsy really did not, we already know she does things impulsively. So she has no idea what she has in store when this baby comes, We all know she doesn't like to do anything but sit on her funky butt all the time. You can't do that with a baby. And I remember on another live when she went into the bathroom where Christy was ironing Ken's shirt. That's when Christy was letting her know, what to expect when the baby comes. And here's Gypsy saying, well, I want to lose the baby weight, within the first 2 months. And Ken's going to get a gym membership and we can go and do that together. It is very, very obvious that Gypsy is just wanting to have a baby just so the general public can sympathize more with her. She don't want this baby because she really wants to settle down and have a baby. She has other motives. Gypsy Rose is very calculated and all she cares about is herself. She was, before she was even showing, she was only like a few weeks in this conversation, in this live, while Christy was ironing Ken's shirt, talking about she can't wait to lose the baby weight. That's what she's interested about. But you're not going to have time to go to the gym, to go to the gym, Miss Ma'ams. No, jippity dippity bop. You are not going to even have time to probably wash your ass, which, not many think she does that too often anyway, because she lays on her behind so much and is busy scrolling and trolling all these YouTube content creators for things that they're saying about her, instead of worrying about her relationship and her life and being a better person and, growing, and being a good person and having some remorse and taking accountability to be a better person. No, she's always plotting and planning. What can she do to fix her image? What can she do to make Ken like her more? Just now, I don't know how far along, that she decided to bleach her hair again. And if you haven't noticed in the recent lives, her hair is getting fried. And last time I checked, and she drinks a lot of coffee. She's always asking for coffee. And I actually have to do my homework and try to find all of these clips, because as a pregnant woman, I believe she is drinking, to be pregnant, she is drinking too much coffee and she is bleaching her hair too much. And a pregnant woman should not be doing that. Also, as a pregnant woman at this trimester, I believe she's in the 3rd trimester, this is the time you should be relaxing and taking things slow, not nesting in the 1st trimester like she said she was doing. She's never nesting. Apart from being on her behind, she's either trolling on, people's comments and things like that. But instead, she is out doing her audiobook. She is out trying to fix her image with, now all of a sudden, instead of being an influencer and now she wants to be an advocate for prison reform and abuse victims, when she wasn't even abused herself, not medically abused. And we all know that. And she knows that her lies are starting to get exposed. So she is trying her hardest to clean up her image and go anywhere where they will allow her a platform to continue spinning her false narratives. And like I said before, it's not going to stop. These people who are so naive are going to allow it, because they probably have their own agenda. They want to get their exposure, or they're desperate, for views or whatever the case may be. So it's going to keep happening. So we have to keep exposing who she is. And when it comes to the differences in Ken and Ryan will treat Gypsy like a princess. And if you watch Gypsy Rose Life After Lockup, you notice that Gypsy will start arguments with him just to create a reason to be upset with him, to create a scenario where, there will be chaos and drama. So she can use that as an excuse to talk to him the way that she was and belittle him, and to say, oh, well, I don't want this marriage anymore. I'm not happy. She was doing a lot of manipulating and reverse psychology on Ryan. And in the beginning, a lot of people felt bad for Ryan. And then people were starting to get really upset. And now he's actually losing followers, because he will talk, say what he feels about Christy and everyone else in the family, but he still holds Gypsy to high regards, and in his mind, she still loves him, and in his mind, you know, she will come back. But yes, Gypsy will come back, but it won't be for the right reasons. So I believe she is still having Ryan lingering around for whenever it doesn't work out with Ken. And that's just the type of person Gypsy Rose is. But when it comes to Ken, Ken is a simp, but he isn't into, treating Gypsy as a princess that she thinks she is. He's not really that type of material. He can possibly be a little sweetheart or whatever. I don't really know too much about their relationship. I'm just going by the outside looking in. He is very opposite of what Ryan was to Gypsy. And Ryan is only going to take but so much crap and so much shit until it blows up. And I believe this is what we're seeing here. And the fact that, aside from when Gypsy is doing public speaking, where she sounds very, very fake because her lines are rehearsed, as opposed to when you see her in her natural form, she is very inauthentic. And that is because Gypsy Rose has no identity. And a lot of people's been calling her, she can't be clinically diagnosed because she wasn't. So it's a fact of a matter of opinion that people feel that she is a sociopath or a psychopath, because she seems to, and we've seen it, you can actually see it, that she mimics other people's personas and characters or stories, and she uses it as her own. And I think this is why, when you're watching Gypsy and Ken together on lives, it just seems very odd. You can't put your finger on it, and I believe that's what it is. She has no sense of identity, so she doesn't know how to interact. She does not know how to socialize. So she says the most awkwardest, randomest things. Like, let's sing a song. LAX. Yeah, you finish it. She doesn't know how to be a genuine individual, And it's so unfortunate. Like I said, it wasn't a good thing for her mother to teach her to lie, steal, manipulate, and cheat, but a lot of people grew up with environments that wasn't very healthy, whether the environment or their parents and the adults in the home. And they grew up and they found their identity, and they used the tools that they had available, and whatever was, was their darkness or whatever they used their experiences, and they used it in a way that it built them and it didn't break them. So that's not an excuse for her to be the vile, manipulating, non-good human that she is today, that has no remorse, that has no identity, because she's just not changing. She went to prison, didn't have to learn any responsibility in there. And then as soon as she came home, again, was only concerned about securing a bag and doing everything that she wanted to do without getting therapy, without seeking treatment to actually rehabilitate herself and her self-worth, and the traumas that she's been through, and seeking remorse and forgiveness for herself. She just threw all that out the window and was just worried about making some money and getting to some men. You know what I mean? Getting her Ken back, or how is it going to look when I come home on paper, and that's why she decided to get with Ryan, because it looked great on paper. So, this woman is diabolical, and like I said, karma is real, and karma is going to come back around. And she seems to think, and a lot of people seem to think, that we're just hounding her and everybody's delusional just as she is. Like, you can't forge, a baby stomach. What? Like Ken said, what do they think? You're putting a pillow underneath your shirt every time you go out. A lot of the pregnancy, you know, commentary that people are that content creators are doing is just for fun, but there is something obviously wrong, but we really can't put our finger on it. And our main concern is for the baby. Gypsy has a very dangerous past, and a lot of us feel she is still a dangerous individual, and she has a short temper, and she is very impulsive, and she is not ready and not responsible to bring a baby into this world. She thinks it's going to be like playing a dollhouse in a fairy tale, and it's really not. And we fear for the baby. And Ken's family fear for him, but he's a grown man, so he's gonna do what he has to do, and it is what it is. And all we can do is just pray that everything's gonna turn out okay, and just watch this train wreck as it crumbles down into ashes. That's all we can do. So thank you guys for tuning in and listening to my commentary and cover true crime. I am currently working on a few other videos. My usual videos with unsolved cases and missing persons. And I'm also working on a few other Gypsy Rose content that was posted on what was it? Nicholas Godejohn's page, Cornerstone Nation. So you guys can look forward to that. And once again, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again with an all new case. And take care of yourself and be safe. Bye.